Hey, it's Aaron from Re-Education, and today I am here with Danielle from the Regina Community Fridge, and I want to talk a little bit about what's going on here today. We're basically working together to make sure that this community fridge is being built. And why don't you talk to my audience a little bit about why you're building this community fridge, what a community fridge is, and all of the rigmarole you personally had to go through to get all of this accomplished.
All right, so I wanted to get this community fridge set up in the downtown core area because there are so many people with food insecurities in this area and in Regina in general. About 11% of Regina families before COVID were affected by food insecurity, so now I can only imagine that number is much higher. Access to food 24/7 is so important. And especially contact-free access at this time with the pandemic. And so I saw an example in Calgary that I really wanted to do here. So I pretty much just followed their lead and went for it.
Wow, that's fantastic. Now, I know that you have been working on this for months now. I know it's been an incredibly difficult time getting all of this accomplished. What were your first steps of getting all of this started?
The most important thing was finding a location for the fridge. The fridge can't be a thing without having a location, a business that can be outside. A business with liability insurance already in place if someone was to have an accident with the fridge was key, and a business that is open to having it on their property and it was well located. So that actually was the hardest part. It took me a few months before I found a business campaigning door to door on Duty Avenue, trying to see where it could go. So once that was down, I started putting out pleas to anyone I knew in the community that could help me get the actual structure organized. So much more complicated in Saskatchewan because it gets so cold here in the wintertime. So once I got a hold of Lee Forsberg from Lean Construction, he just graciously took that part out of my hands and reached out to all his contacts for the building of the structure, all the materials, the roofing, the siding, electrical, and everything. So honestly, that would have probably been the hardest part, but thanks to them, I got this done.
Thank goodness you had that kind of community support to actually get out there and help you do all of these sorts of things. And like she was saying, there's a lot of work that is involved in going into making this fridge a possibility. You have to physically build an enclosure around it because in Saskatchewan, because of the weather, as you can see, there is a lot of different problems that you end up coming into. Obviously, rain, snow, sleet, that sort of thing. So everything has to be in an enclosure for it to actually be safe. And I think that it might be a legality thing as well, or is that just...
Not necessarily. In Toronto, they just have kind of like open standing fridges. I think structurally, for the safety of people involved, just in case the fridge is to be knocked over or even just vandalized, it's just a lot more secure inside this nice structure as well.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. So you were able to go, how did it work? Did you basically go door to door talking to people in your community, or did you do a lot of things online? How did you even get that done in COVID?
I wore a mask and I did go door to door up and down Dooney, but a lot of the spaces just didn't have the space, the physical space to be able to put a fridge. I needed a pretty decent 10 by 10 kind of square. And I also did a lot of canvassing through Instagram, just hassling all the local businesses I could to see if anyone was open and willing to have the fridge outside. Eventually, it was my door-to-door that got me there, but...
Wow. Yeah, and that's why you never underestimate how important it is to actually go door to door and actually talk to people in your community. And I'm so surprised at the community outreach that everybody has been helping you to do this and get things done so it's not an incredible burden on you, even though you've been putting so much work into it. And on top of everything else, you're also a full-time nurse, I believe. And I know that that's an incredible job, a lot of things to do there, and a parent as well. So for anybody that says that they don't have time to do these sorts of things, when you're deeply motivated on fixing the problem, you do it. So, and we love you for it. It's so important that you're doing these sorts of things. So I really appreciate you doing anything. Is there anything else that you want to talk about, or do you want to tell us a little bit about where people can donate to help out with this?
Yes, I can. There's no way I could actually keep this up by myself. I just got the ball rolling. The snowball is now going down the hill and it's making an avalanche in Regina. Because I need so many helpers. I need people to bring food. I need people to help me clean and sanitize the fridge. I need logistically people to start helping with my Instagram page. I can't do it all alone. And of course, the people actually building, like, I can't do that. Not me. So really, it does take a whole village. People can donate anytime starting Monday, December 14th. I'll have some signage up on site about what you can and can't donate, but pretty much any fruits, vegetables, dairy alternatives, all that type of thing, snacks can come. Any dairies, cheeses, yogurts, milks, yes, as long as they're marked with an expiry date. Everything has to be uneaten, unopened, and then no raw meats, alcohol, expired food, moldy food, dented cans, anything like that is a no. From us, no homemade meals unless it's from a certified kitchen. Yeah.
Awesome. Fantastic. And for anybody that's not in Canada or not in the city, where can we send them to be able to donate to the cause?
For sure. So we have a GoFundMe up. It's called Regina Community Fridge, and you can follow us on Instagram at Regina Community Fridge.
Awesome. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. I'd shake your hand, but that's illegal. All right. So thank you very much again. And thank you guys for watching. And we'll be talking about more of this in the next coming weeks. Once it's fully up and everything is built, we're going to come by again and show you everything when it's all set up. So thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.